What were you saying?
How long have you been doing jiu-jitsu?
Started in like 95 or 96.
Yeah.
So almost 20 years now.
Yeah.
My buddy, after the first UFC, went down to train with the Gracies and came back. Had earned his blue belt, and he was the smallest of all our friends. And we would all play fight, and he used to get destroyed, and then all of a sudden no one could touch him.
Yeah.
And even though everyone had like a ton of size on him and strength. So, and I had done martial arts before that. I'd done martial arts since I was a kid.
Yeah.
But it was more traditional striking stuff, and so that really opened my eyes. And it took a while actually for me to open my eyes, because you get, talk about psychology, you get attached. And that's why jiu-jitsu is so good for people, because I got attached to being an expert, right? And so it was very hard for me to let go of the idea that I knew what to do and what I knew was best, and
Let go of the ego.
that's it, right?
Yeah.
So, but eventually I did, and he started training me. And
Yeah, that's the other thing I really realized about jiu-jitsu is it destroys your ego and it builds your confidence and it create, you know what I mean? Like sometimes you don't really know where the line is between those. It's very easy to find that line in here, you know what I mean? Like, it's humbling, but it gives you a sense of like pride and a confidence I've never really felt before. That's what I mean when I say it changed my life. Like, not because I think I'm like I'm not gonna fight.
That's
It's
not, has nothing to do with fighting.
Yeah. It's just a matter of one, knowing your body,
Yeah.
and then just like coming in here every day and working stuff out. It's just like I know it just helps your mind.
Well, we all need to learn, and after school, many of us get into the work world and we stop actually learning. Why is learning so important? Because it makes, if you feel that you're growing, you feel like you're improving, so you see that you can get stronger, you can get better, you can, and because this is such a tangible thing, you can feel, after even a month, you're a totally different person, right?
Totally, without question.
Yeah.
And like I can only imagine. I'm sure it grows month by month. You probably never stop growing. Like there's probably elite black belts who still feel like they're growing, right? And not maybe in terms of jiu-jitsu, but in terms of as a person and like through teaching and stuff like that.
I think as their jiu-jitsu for sure. If they're not growing in their jiu-jitsu, they stop doing jiu-jitsu, right? Jiu-jitsu is growth, right?
I think that's where I heard someone say that.
Time, shake hands.
Like when you stop growing as a person, that's kind of like not when you stop enjoying life, but it's harder to like. There's nothing as rewarding as gaining new knowledge or gaining like.
Let's grab a new partner. Yeah, absolutely.
So.
Do you know Maslow's hierarchy?
Maslow's pyramid of
Yeah. So at the top, his original hierarchy, is physiological needs, then safety and security, love and belonging, and then self-esteem. But the original top was, there were 5 levels.
Yeah.
The original top was self-actualization.
Right.
But, thank you. Good work.
Steve, thank you.
Yeah, have a good time in Thailand.
Thank you, man. I'll miss you. Thank you.
Hands up if you don't have a partner. Okay. Great weekend.
You too.
Coach John, thank you for everything. I'll send you the email.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Sure
Yeah, thank you.
All right, we'll see you in a year, maybe.
Yeah, definitely.
Shake hands, let's go.
Thank you. See you.
He did a second edition in the 60s. Let's go! Where that 5th level is broken down into 4 levels. And
The self-actualization.
yeah. The first one is, I'm going to mess up the order, but it's beauty, learning, self-actualization, self-transcendence. But learning is one.
Yeah.
Once you have all your basic needs met, and even when you don't,
Right.
but certainly once you do, to not be growing, you feel dead, you feel stagnant.
Definitely.
Right?
And you need the physiological needs secure in order to open the avenues for learning and stuff like that.
To a degree, to maximize them for
Right.
sure. Like if you're starving to death, then it's hard to learn. But if you're a little hungry, you can learn.
No, definitely. Yeah.
So it's not an absolute per se, but for me, it's just something that we don't think about in kind of the story we tell ourselves of life in North America. They're like, okay, you go to school, you go to work, you get a job, you get a family. No. Okay, where's the learning? Learning for your job? Maybe. Yeah, for sure. That's one area. But what's great about jiu-jitsu is it has nothing to do with your work, has nothing to do with what someone else wants of you. It's for you.
Yeah.
And that itself is reinforcing and encouraging. It just feels good.
Oh, it feels amazing. Like, I don't know, I think the word selfishness has a bit of a negative connotation to it, but I think it's a good thing to a degree, right? If you look at it the right way.
Absolutely.
And I think jiu-jitsu is one of those things where it allows you to be selfish in a good way, though, right? Like in a positive, and it reinforces your sense of self in a positive way. It's not materialistic, it's not superficial, it's raw to the core, which is, and you feel like, sometimes I walk in here and you smell it in the air, you know what I mean? It's got a very vibrant, it's a very vibrant tangibility. And it's interesting because it's sort of, I don't know, I like, especially if you like sort of unorthodox science or psychology or whatever, like, there's theories that say that, there's chemicals in the air that we're all like we've all breathed and we're all part of the same thing, you know what I mean? And
Interesting, yeah.
especially like a place like this, you walk in and you can feel the air is different, so it's just, I don't know, this place has given me a lot to think about, definitely.
Awesome.
And I'm grateful for the tools it's given me. I don't think I would have got as much out of the journey I'm about to go on if I didn't do this for the past year,
Awesome. Well, that's the thing, like, life sends different things your way, and you're the one who came in here, right? Journey of 1,000 miles, but you have to take that step.
Definitely.
The difference between a white belt and the person on the street is the white belt actually, they may not know anything at all, but they've put on that belt.
Definitely.
They've come in here, and it's taking that step that brought you here a year later, where you're moving away and you're basically going on an adventure.
And I'm a little afraid.
Sure. Yeah, great. But now you have a different relationship with fear.
Definitely. Oh, totally. Totally different relationship. Have you